Alright friends, it's the Soviets' turn. We're here with no retreat, the Russian front. And we have serious problems with the Soviets. Let's review what those are. Right here, we have to attack the stupid Germans because of these counter blow markers on here. That's going to just waste away these guys over there. We have a serious problem with all these cities down here. They're completely unoccupied, and the Germans are going to get a free victory point if they take this one. Take this one. So we're going to need to occupy those pretty hardcore. The next problem we have is this area up here. Germans already took Moscow. They already took Moscow. Tula cuts off supply here. And if they take this, it'll cut off supply here. Oh, I'm sorry, no, we got supply here. 1, 2, 3. But if they take this, which is only 2 steps away, they're going to cut off supply to all of our forces up there and this guy down here. And they got a lot of people they can do it with. We have to get this back. If they keep this at the end of the next round, we lose. Period. We lose. Straight out. If they have that at the end of the next round. Here's the weapons we have in our arsenal to battle this. We have 3 shocks. Now you remember, we are currently in winter. And during winter and during snow, we get November, December snow. During winter, we get these double time. So these are going to shift us to right instead of just 1. That's a massive advantage. We need to use these carefully during our winter month here. The next thing we have are these babysitters, and I call them babysitters because when they come back on the board, they can't fight. So we got 5 people here that can't do any fighting. So we're going to have to put them in some place where they can just babysit and defend. And I think that's going to be in the cities in the south and the cities in the north. Now we have 2 battle-hardened guys coming in. These guys are going to have to go someplace and attack. And I think the obvious answer to where they're going to go is right here to Moscow. Now when we place them, we can't place them in an enemy zone of control. So they can't go here, 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 anything like that. I think we're going to do it here. And then we're just going to march on in and attack. I think that's the only thing we can do. It's tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be close. There's no messing around. We're down to the wire. We're on turn 4, and all we have is 1 turn left. So let's go. As I said we need to do, let's bring in our babysitting mobs. We'll do a 2-3 here. We'll do a 3-3 here. We'll do a 4-3 here. We'll do a 3-3 here. And that'll get us enough babysitting power to where we just don't lose these cities. I'm really concerned about this choice, though. I think I'll do something else with them. Alright, so let's mark these. They can't do anything. They can just babysit. So we'll do here, here, and here. Alright, and that pretty much leaves me in a comfortable position for these cities over here. I think I'm good. Alright, let's do our next problem, which is going to be Moscow. We really need to get serious with this. We can't mess around. It's time to not mess around. And we're going to have to get our 2 forces that can fight, these 2 guys. We can't go here, but we can go here. Put them here and here. So now we're going to go in, we're going to attack Moscow with these 2 guys. There's a 4-3, 3-3 against a 4. Oh man, that's barely going to be 1-1. Even with a double shift, that's 2-1. You're looking at a counterattack or an exchange. This is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Alright, let's get some more babysitting power in here. Let's go over here and put them here. And that's going to get us a little more defense over there. Like not amazingly, but a little more defense over there. As well as let's get another one of these babysitters and put him right. It needs to be a city that I control, around a city that I control. I can put him here. And I think I'd be pretty comfortable with that. Alright, so they can move and block people from going in, but they can't fight. So we're going to have to just go all out and fight with these guys. So we'll start out at the south and do our mandatory fighting here, and then get this guy. I'm really tempted to take a city back with him. Take Kiev back. Or no, take Kiev in the first place. We don't have it in the first place. It's outside of the hour. We need it back. We also need Odessa back as well. Let me think for just a second. Alright, this unit can't attack. That's a white. So we're stuck with these guys. We have to attack these units here. So I'm going to go here and here. That's a 1-2, man. It's a 1-2. I'm going to use a shock. I'm going to use a shock on it. Use a shock. So we get 2 shifts because it's winter. So we are attacking into a clear hex in winter. So that's a 1-2. Let's come over here and do 1-2. Sounds like a song. Alright, that's 1-2. Now we get 2 right shifts thanks to the shock. So let's see what we get. We get a 5. 5 is an exchange. So let's see what that means for us. So we cannot reduce anymore, but he can. He can reduce to that. Or, sorry, yeah, he's reduced to that, and then we can't reduce. We're already on the poor side, so we get destroyed. He can move into here, but he was not the attacker, so I think he stays. Alright, so let's move into this combat here. We got a 3-4 and a 3-3. It's going to be a 1-1. We're just going to go straight for it. So we're attacking this guy. We're going to go just straight 1-1. Let's see. Put our thingy on him. Alright, so now we're going to go 1-1. And he is in a clear hex, so that's no modifier. Let's see what we got here. We got a 1-1. Let's go with a roll. We rolled a 2. A 2 is going to be a counterattack. So that's an instant attack back, which will be 1-1 again. So that is a 6. That is a defender retreats. So he got a counterattack and then he did a defender retreat. So we originally attacked him and then he counterattacked us back, and now we have to retreat. So we're going to go 1, 2, and he gets to come in to where we were, which is here. Can I do that? Can I go 1, 2? I guess I'll go 1, 2. Alright. Either way, we're doing okay. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so now let's go to the next set of units. Alright, the next set of units go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Take that back, and obviously since we moved there, we're going to have to declare an attack on him. Let's take this off. Alright, we're going to declare an attack on him, and we're going to get this guy, and going to leave him here, so they have to attack him if they want to get around him. Now, in addition, I'm going to get this guy and go 1, 2, this guy and go 1, 2. I'm going to get this guy and go 1, 2, 3 to keep protection on the city. Get this guy and go 1. Okay, so now I have this guy, and these. 7, 11 to 4. Alright, so we're going 11 to 4, and we're going to use a shock. So 11 to 4, that's only 2 to 1. I wish it was a 12 to 4. That's only 2 to 1, but we do get 2 shifts. He's in a city, that's 1 shift. We get 1 shift back. And so we get 1 shift right on a 2-to-1. So here we are on a 2-to-1. We get 1 shift over, not 2, just 1 because of the city. We rolled a 4. 4 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Defender retreats. So defender retreat is going to be good for us because otherwise we wouldn't be able to take back our city. So we resolved our attack and he has to retreat. He's going to go... he can't go here. He can't go... He's going to have to go out of supply. 1, 2... And he is officially out of supply. Alright, so now we get to go into the city, and what we're going to do, we're going to move here, retake our city. He's back in supply. Now, he's still out of supply over here. So we need to get him in supply. He gets 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Brings him in supply. And he is now good. So he's tapped out. So that's looking real good. So that guy's out of supply. That German is out of supply. He's nowhere near supply. That's going to look real good for him. Alright, so let me go and prep everything that we have up here for next round, because next round is the important one. We get a lot of guys. However, they still do have, so we have Moscow. I'm going to get, I get 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, and that's all I can do. And he is tapped out. So that puts us in a nice position. And I could move him, let's see, he was 3. Could move him here. Yeah, and then take that out. Alright, and for the last thing, I'm going to discard a card since all the cards I have are crap. I'm going to discard a card and flip him to the reinforced side. I don't have any reinforced down here. Flip him to the reinforced side. So if the Germans decide to attack him, that's tough luck. Tough luck. And I do get 1 more shock. I'm not sure where I can use it at. I don't think I have moved yet. The west guy, he gets 3. Not sure if I moved him or not. May have to just eat this shock. And here we are, the final turn. Turn 5. Turn 5. We're looking at a long winter. We're looking at a long winter. A lot of disadvantages. We got 3 shock markers. Now, Soviets win if the Germans can't pull it off. If we keep Moscow and we can keep him out, or keep his victory points in check, which I think we can, then we win. Soviets win. He's got no zone of control. He's got no supply over here, and he has all sorts of other problems. So let's start turn in the final round, turn 5, with the Russians. Sorry, not Russians. Germans. With the Germans. What are they going to do? We have to attack. We need cities. We have to attack. There's no 2 ways about it. We have to attack. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's coming off anyway. With a card next round. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're looking at 5 to 4. It's a 1 to 1. We have no blitz. We got a 1 to 1 straight. 1 to 1 straight, and we have to use the Soviet. We got a 1-to-1, not straight. It's into a city. Ugh. We got a 1-to-2. Oops. We got a 1-to-2. That's terrible. It's going to be a counterattack. That's what it's going to be. We got a 6. It's a defensive retreat. That's pure luck. That's pure luck. That's pure luck. That's a defensive retreat. He has to retreat. 1, 2. We come in here. What is the disadvantage of a long winter? No armor bonus shifts. Multi-hex advance is not permitted. You can only have 3 attacks? Wow. Okay, but we did get a city. And that is pretty much the conclusion of that round. Unless you can take it back in the next one, we're done on that. So that is that section there. Now let's move up to here. We're looking at a whole lot of pain. Wow. It is turn 5, so we can spend some cards. I'm not even going to bother. We're going to do 2 cards and 2 cards. So we'll spend 4 cards total, leave us with 1 crappy card. 4 cards total to fix this. We'll do 1 here, and then we'll spin the other one up here to make that a 5/6 tank. I think that's going to be okay. So we got 2 upgrades, 2 flips. Let's pretend we did that before we started. Now we're going to have to come in here with crappy units. Wow. 1. We'll have to stop. 1, 1, 2. And this is going to be just an awful time, isn't it? He's going to attack him. So I'm going to declare, I can only declare 3 attacks. Holy moly. Oh no. Oh no, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I just thought about that. I'm screwed. Long winter. The Axis player can only use 3 target markers, so can only do 3 attacks max. Oh no. I'll tell you why that's oh no. Because the Soviets, they still have 6 cards. They didn't play a card. No, they played 1 card. They have 5 cards. They have 5 cards available. So when I declare this attack, and I say that I want to do a target, let's say, right here, then the Soviet is going to say, okay, I'm going to blow a card here and here. And that means all 3 attacks occur right here. And that means that I can't do anything here. I can't do anything here. I can't do anything anywhere except for right here. And that's going to happen anywhere I go. So that blows all 3 of my attacks, and I lose the game. I straight up lost. I can't do anything. I literally lost. Well, okay. I have to attack something. I'm done. I have to attack something. I'm going to declare this attack. And okay, I got 5 cards. I use 1 card here and 1 card here. That's 2 cards total that I used. So now I have to waste all 3 attacks. Wow. But I attacked down there already, so that means I only have 2 attacks, right? I can't even handle these 3 attacks. So even if I take this city, I'm at 20. I need 21. So it literally comes down to I'm hosed. I think I'm hosed. And yeah, I can't take Moscow. That is the literal end of the game. That is the literal end of the game. I have this one unit that I can bring in, but he can't attack. It's going to be useless. And that's game over. Soviets won. That's it. Thanks for watching. That was a weird ending. I did not expect that. I guess I should have looked at Long Winter and planned ahead accordingly, because that means that I am done, and that's the end. Soviets win. Again, thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you've actually watched this whole thing. I really appreciate it.